Yo, what is up, guys? It's Dan from Bro Gets Rich, the channel where I show you what I'm investing in and you can watch me grow my net worth. So today we're going to take a look at my Fidelity stock portfolio, amongst some other things, talk about crypto a little bit, get into some overall news and kind of what I'm buying in the markets. Make sure to like and subscribe. All right, and if my voice is a little raspy, I had COVID again, which sucks. So I'm kind of just getting over that, so slurping down some tea, and we're going to get at this video. So the balance in my stock portfolio on Fidelity, one of my stock portfolios is about $31,500. You can see on October 6th, it was about $27,000. So I've been putting between $50 and $75 a day in this, but also some things have kind of climbed back. Microsoft's been doing really well. Tesla's kind of clawed back from when it was down to like 207. So you can see I'm up a nice little bit, like a cool $4,000. Although some of it was some new capital that I recently added. So going through the positions, this is my total percentage gain in all my positions. Amazon up 40%, Google up 22.35%, Jeppy down 1.16%, Microsoft up almost 40%. I just added this one, which we will get into in a little bit. Realty Income, it is a real estate investment trust. More on that in a second. SCHD, I'm down 1.38%. I actually need to probably buy a little bit more SCHD. In this account, I've been buying SCHD almost every day in my Robinhood dividend account, which we'll go over again in a later video. Tesla, I am up 8.5%. Was buying a little bit more on that dip. VIG, VOO, up 2% on VIG about, and 12% on my VOO. And then XYLD, which is a like an income covered call ETF, I am down 4.26%, and I've actually been trying to chip away. It's not a very big position. I think I have like $500 to $600 in there, but I should average down on that one soon as well. So now getting into the main holding of this account, my main risk reward in a big retail stock is my Tesla position. So I did add to this recently. I'm up to almost 40 shares, average cost of $217.05, up about 8.5%. So when I took this screenshot, I remember when it was yesterday or something, it was 235. I think Tesla jumped up another couple percent today to around like 241. So, almost $10,000 in Tesla. There's kind of a couple ways to look at it. I'll probably still add a little bit here and there, still add a little bit on the dips. But it is kind of my big risk reward play. So if you look at it from that perspective, there's two different ways you can look at it. Like if Tesla's going to $1,000 a share by 2030, then I might as well just average into this the whole way. But, Elon's been kind of a loose cannon lately. So, and this whole X thing, is just kind of looming. So just to diversify and to not be super concentrated in Tesla, I'm going to probably keep buying these dividend ETFs and some dividend stocks. So that's where we're at. Still super bullish on Tesla. I think it's going to be a really fun next year. Going into the election, maybe interest rates will go down, and then we launch Cybertruck. So should be fun times ahead. So this is the new stock that I bought in this portfolio. This is Realty Income. I've indirectly owned this before in the form of dividend ETFs that I've owned throughout the years. I've never actually directly owned the stock. So real quick, real estate investment trust, known as a monthly dividend company. They pay a monthly dividend. S&P 500, blah, blah, blah. S&P 500 dividend aristocrats. Owns 13,250 real estate properties around the world. So let's look at the chart real quick. So this is the 5-year chart. You can see the COVID crash here. I almost scooped some up during the COVID crash, but there's just a lot going on. Can't nail them all. Didn't get it. And then now, we're kind of back towards this low. Interest rates are really high. Commercial real estate is getting crushed. I think this is kind of like a cyclical-esque stock anyway, but as we go over here and we look at the dividend history, so you're getting a 5.81% starting yield right now. It pays monthly, and it's not the fastest dividend grower, but it is a dividend aristocrat, and it is slow and steady growth over time. So I like the cash flow. I like the potential upside. I don't know what I'm going to do with this long term. Like, I'm down to keep averaging into this. I'll take this 6% dividend yield. And I think, once interest rates let up and some of this commercial real estate figures itself out, it could, the actual stock price could go up as well. Will I hold it for like 10 years, I don't know. I might just be down to build this position, hold on to it for, however long, just reap these dividends. And then, if we go up to this, what is this, $80 about high? Like if we get up to an all-time high again, and I'm in long-term capital gains, I might just, sell out of it and flip it into something else. We'll see. But for now, I just down to average into it for a while and take this fat monthly dividends. Also, too, I've kind of wanted more real estate exposure. I own a few real estate properties. I was trying to get some financing to buy another one. And with interest rates the way they are and me wanting to break into multifamily, it's just not a good time. So this also kind of helps me put some more money in real estate. Another crux of this account is VIG, this Vanguard Dividend Growth ETF. Another just kind of mirroring the S&P in terms of capital gains year over year. But they are, it's a pretty low dividend yield to start, but it is based of companies that are growing their dividend aggressively. So as we scroll down, this dividend is growing pretty solidly. So this is one of those stocks that I'm never going to sell, like talking about selling Realty Income possibly, or, eventually someday if Tesla does what it can do, I'm probably going to sell some, depending on the timeline, I don't know, 2030, 2032, who knows. But this is one that I'm never selling. It's just a buy and hold forever, and just let the cash flow, let the yield on cost keep growing over time. All right, breaking into more Tesla news. The Rock was on Rogan. I feel like Joe Rogan's the biggest PR person for Tesla right now, shooting the freaking Cybertruck with the bow and arrow. And then he was on talking about the Cybertruck with the Rock. Apparently, the Rock didn't even know what it was, but Joe's hyping up Tesla. So, Elon, take a step back. Let Joe Rogan pump Tesla stock. All right, little crypto chart for you. I'm big fan of Bitcoin, especially. Hold a few other select cryptos, but here are the crypto charts for Bitcoin in all the previous bull markets. Here's where we kind of are now in this accumulation phase. A lot of people think that a big Bitcoin bull market is coming. Coins on exchanges are drying up, and long-term holders are at their all-time high, as well as hash rate. So, not investment advice, but if you've done your research on Bitcoin, it could be a very, very exciting 2024. Another tweet from Ross Gerber: save, invest, buy, and hold. So this is a very basic tweet. Might not look like much, but you have to read in between the lines. If you don't have any investments, you're trying to figure out how to get started first. Figure out how to save a little bit of money, whether it's saving money on food, saving money on housing, whatever it is. Save the difference, invest it. If you're just starting out, buy something that you can hold forever. Whether it's, COVID alert. Whether it is, an S&P 500 fund, whether it's a house, whether it's Bitcoin, have some things, not investment advice, but have some things that you just buy and hold. All right, we've got Will Clemente, young prodigy, Bitcoin analyst. Percentage of Bitcoin supply that hasn't moved in at least a year just breached 70% for the first time. So like I was saying, I know a lot of people don't understand Bitcoin. I know a lot of boomers hate Bitcoin. But Bitcoin could be in a position to do something really special over the next 12 to 24 months. We're just going to have to wait and find out. But if you don't know anything about Bitcoin, I'm not telling you to buy it, but you should probably try and get educated. So some more crypto news. If you have seen any of my breakdowns of my portfolios, you know that Bitcoin is by and large my largest crypto position, but my other two largest positions are Solana and ETH. So with the crypto markets heating up again, trading fees on decentralized exchanges for Ethereum have been going up again. So you're seeing ranges from $27 to $28 per transaction on Ethereum, which from what I remember during last bull market is actually pretty low. I was hit with some gnarly fees from what I remember. But meanwhile, on Solana, you can perform almost 140,000 transactions with the same cost. And I actually did about 4 or 5 transactions on Solana just before I made this video. Kind of get trying to have some on-chain positions set up, get everything kind of dialed in for this bull run. And it was super fast, super cheap, super painless. So I'm sitting on some ETH, but honestly, I'm probably going to sell it all this cycle. I don't know what the future is for ETH, and I'm going to have to reassess because there are some killer networks coming for Ethereum like Solana. So hopefully, and ETH hasn't even budged a whole lot yet. Hopefully ETH can do a big run. I'm hoping to get a 2 or 3x out of it. That would make me very happy. So that being said, in this account, just started this realty income position. Definitely going to keep chipping away at that. Still going to buy Tesla for dips. Buying $25 of VIG every day. I think I bought a little Microsoft today. Just going to slowly chip in. I should probably just keep averaging into Microsoft for the long term. Not super aggressively, but just chip in here and there. And then I love income. I love passive income. So JEPI and XYLD. I'm just going to keep chipping away at those. But for right now in this account, like I was saying, probably just going to buy $25 of realty income every day, $25 of VIG every day, and then switch between probably, SCHD, Tesla, Microsoft, JEPI, and XYLD, depending on what's happening for the day. Things to come for me, we'll go over my Robinhood dividend-only account again. Keep sharing you the crypto train. I still have, I think maybe one more portfolio I can share with you, and then as the bull market heats up, we can definitely keep talking about crypto. But like I said, this is not investment advice. I am just a bro trying to get rich, sharing my investments with you because it's fun, and my wife doesn't want to hear about it. So that's all I have for today. Peace out. Make sure to like and subscribe.